What's up, everybody? And we're going to be doing a special video today, as we're on the heels of Wrestlemania 32, and we are pretty much now hours away from NXT Takeover Dallas. I decided to do a video to take on what's going to happen in Wrestlemania and what's going to happen in NXT Dallas. Pretty much we're going to go through every match, and I'm going to give my thoughts on pretty much the entire card to each of these pay-per-views and takeover special. So we're gonna pretty much give a, how can I say, an analysis, really, an analysis on what's gonna be going down at WrestleMania and NXT Dallas. But we're gonna kick it off with NXT Dallas Takeover, as we are hours away from it. We got a big card tonight, and the rumors have been saying, will NXT be better than WWE? So let's kind of start off with NXT then, as we are hours away from NXT Dallas, which I really will believe be the greater show in WrestleMania. Let's start it off. We're gonna go from bottom to top in a way. First off, let's start off with some debuts. Also, we're going to have Austin Aries versus Baron Corbin. Do I see this being a great match? Yes, I do see this being a great match. Austin Aries making his in-ring debut. I've seen Austin Aries wrestle many times. Former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, former TNA X Division Champion, Tag Team Champion, I believe Ring of Honor World Champion. The man is great out there. And all Aries will kill it. Corbin, I've never really been, on the Corbin side in a way, because I think he's overrated and he's not really that good. Because after I saw that match with Apollo Crews and him back at NXT Takeover London, and they had him go over Crews, it's like, what were they thinking? Like, come on now, like, this guy is really gonna beat him. I'm not really the biggest fan of Baron Corbin, so. Well, I think he won the match. I don't know, but he'll probably make Aries look good out there. And I believe Austin Aries will win his debut match. He debuted on NXT, so I've seen Austin Aries wrestle many a times. Does Austin Aries have a contract there? I don't know. I don't think he'll do the same thing James Storm did, unless TNA offers him more money. But it's always a treat to see Austin Aries wrestle in the ring. I enjoyed his time in TNA. Even during the last we saw him was the World Title Series in Impact, and I thought he was putting on phenomenal matches with EC3. But Austin Aries will kill it. I think that's going to be a top match. Could be a show stealer, but we'll have to see. NXT Tag Team titles on the line. Scott Dash and Dash Wilder, The Revival versus American Alpha, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. Which I gotta say, American Alpha is over, really, in this. In the ring right now. They remind me of a new Haas and Benjamin in a way. That's what American Alpha remind me of, and they've gotten over. And will they win it from Dash and Dawson? I don't know. I'm not sure, because Enzo and Cass didn't win the tag titles at Roadblock, but they've already announced this match multiple weeks before that Roadblock pay-per-view happened. So we'll have to see how that goes down. Apollo Crews versus Elias Sampson. If they put Elias Sampson over Apollo Crews, I'm really going to question this company now. Elias Sampson is not that great. I don't care if this whole drifter gimmick, whatever he's doing right now, I'm not a fan. He's coming out there carrying a guitar. So what is he? Is he like a more country western version of Jeff Jarrett or something? Come on, Jeff Jarrett came out with a guitar all the time. What makes him different? Tell me. Like, for real, what really makes this guy different from anybody else? I'm not really sure. So I don't really expect that much out of Elias Sampson. Apollo Crews, phenomenal in the ring. Uha Nation, whatever you wanna call him, the dude is great. And I'm sure American Alpha will do great tonight at NXT Dallas. All right. They'll do great. So these guys are really getting over. Let's see how great they can keep going with this American Alpha gimmick thing. Tag. I think they made a great tag team here. Will they win the tag titles? I don't know, but we'll see. Big match, another big debut happening. A debut of Shinsuke Nakamura going against Sami Zayn, which will be working double duty this weekend. Nakamura, I've seen the guy many a time. I watched New Japan Pro Wrestling. I was just watching him last week on there. They had on Access TV. I don't know, he's going against Goto for the Intercontinental Championship, and the match was great. The whole yow, I don't know how to do it, but and come on, we can't forget about the last match in New Japan he had with AJ Styles for that title. Him and him put on almost a phenomenal match, and he's going to go against Sami Zayn. Expect this to be one of the strongest matches. Probably another show stealer tonight with Nakamura and Sami Zayn. So let's hope Shinsuke Nakamura can really do great here, because I really worry if I have these guys that go to the main roster. And, you know, the Asian guys have never really been biggest thing around there in WWE. Hideo Itami, you know, he's big, but he's injured right now. I don't know if he's going to be long for this company, because I think Nakamura may be better than, you know, Kenta right there. But we're going to see, but I'm sure we're going to expect maybe a 5-star classic with Zayn and Nakamura. People are going to go nuts for it. NXT Women's title on the line. Bayley versus Asuka. Going to be another great match. Come on, like, can we not get... How many great matches are we going to get out of these takeovers? It's hard to complain about takeover at the time, because they're always great. Now, if Bayley loses the title, will she go to the main roster? I don't know. If she does, then most likely we'll probably see her on the Raw after Mania then, if Bayley's going to make her WWE Raw debut. And I don't know, with the women, it's hard to debate over them, because when they bring them to NXT, bring them to WWE, do they really ever go anywhere? Because let's be straight, all that whole Divas Revolution crap, there was never a revolution. It sucked. It was good from like the minute Sasha and Becky and Charlotte debuted, but after that happened, everything hit the fan. Nobody cared. It's just all these three trifecta teams they had going. So Bayley, it's hard to worry about some of these NXT guys, because when they go to WWE, they are not the same, and sometimes they're just not really that good then. I feel bad for some of those NXT guys that go to the main roster. Some have made it, don't get me wrong. Kevin Owens, he's in a good spot right now, even though he was kind of buried by Cena. Neville, I don't know what they've done to that guy nowadays. The man that created forgot. Weird. The Wyatts, they've pretty much shit-canned all over those guys. They're not going anywhere at this point. The Shield, yes, they've made it, but, you know, Seth Rollins, world champion, you know, main event in WrestleMania, can't get mad at that. Any other NXT guys? Sami Zayn just got there. Well, Big E's from NXT also, but, you know, I'm just talking about more of a recent guys that have kind of came to the main roster, like Neville and others. So, you know, Adrian Neville, I feel bad for what they've done to him in the past year. The highest point he had in his career was doing his little Arrow stint, being the Red Arrow and Green Arrow at SummerSlam. And then, but just to say about the NXT Women's title, who do I see walking out the belt tonight? Probably Asuka, most likely. If not, then, you know, then Bayley will still win then. And then we go into the main event, NXT Championship on the line. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. If Samoa Joe wins, will Finn Balor go to the main roster? It may, most likely, yes, if he will, or he'll get his rematch on the NXT title. Because if Finn Balor debuts on Raw, the entire place is going to go up and storm, and it's not going to be a silent person in that arena that night. Finn Balor will pretty much go, people are going to go fucking nuts if Finn Balor debuts on Raw. Do I see a great match out of him and Samoa Joe tonight? Hell yeah, I see another great match. They had a great match at Takeover London. Will Joe take the title? I don't know. Or will Finn Balor still retain the title? And, you know, looking at all 6 of these matches I just read off, all these matches are going to be great. You can't expect, you can't sit there and say you're not going to expect almost like a 5-star match out of this. Come on, after looking at Takeover London, that shit was incredible. And that was in the middle of the daytime I saw that, live. And you look at other NXTs, like Our Evolution and Takeover 1, 2, Brooklyn. Brooklyn was awesome. So, I expect a lot tonight out of this. Expect a lot out of NXT Dallas tonight, because people are going to go nuts for that. Now, will it be better than WrestleMania 32? I'm not sure. Hello. Yes. Oh, he's in the car. I was wondering if he was taking me to the store to get food. I'm trying to go for wrestling come on because you're taking a long. I'm trying to go for wrestling come on because you're taking a long time. 7. Yeah. Hold on, I got somebody on the line. I'll call back. I got somebody on the other line. Hold on, I'll call back. You know, I'm not gonna stop the video from there because of a phone call. Because I'm not gonna start my whole prediction over again. But as we move into WrestleMania 32, let's start off from the top to the bottom, or bottom to top. Well, 10 women's tag match, the Total Divas, which consist of Paige, Natalya, Brie Bella, Alicia Fox, and unfortunately Eva Marie versus Bad and Blonde, Lana, Summer Rae, Naomi, Emma, and Tamina. Who do I expect winning out of this match? Most likely the Total Divas, but my God, how horrible was it Monday when you brought Eva Marie out there in Brooklyn? I don't care what somebody said. I think they said, I was listening to a podcast saying Meltzer said that she expected Eva Marie to get a hero's welcome. Listen, Eva Marie is probably one of the worst things. I can see why she gets more boos than Roman Reigns, okay? Say what you want about Roman Reigns, and the only thing I defend him on, I guess, is that this is the way that WWE has pushed Roman Reigns and done him, pushing down people's throats. Eva Marie is just plain horrible. She sucks. She has not had a good match ever. This woman has gone from the main roster to NXT, and now back to the main roster. They do nothing in NXT. Botches after botches after botches, ending up on Botchamania. And saying she had somebody tried to say, well, she had a good match with Bayley. How? How? The match wasn't even that great. It barely was passable. And Bayley mostly carried her throughout the whole match. Like, who gives a crap? Eva Marie is horrible. I don't know why they keep this woman around. People say, well, it's you know, she's trendy to hate. People hate her because they just hate her. She doesn't belong in this business. She's using this whole little Total Divas thing to get famous. I don't even watch Total Divas, but after seeing probably like 1 or 2 episodes and does not know nothing of the business, and people say, well, she's hot. I don't care how hot she is. She sucks in the ring. She should be kicked out of this company. Even look at it, and I don't care if anybody said it was a work on money. It looked like more of a shoot when Paige kind of backed off from even really trying to celebrate the faces, and everybody in that ring like Alicia Fox and Natalya, like, we gotta work with this motherfucker? Fuck this shit. Who cares? It's like, really? Who really wanted to do this match? Like, I just sit there like, come on, man. Like, get your head in the game or something. Like, what is this? Who I expect winning? Total Divas. I don't care for this match. It's probably going to be on the pre-show anyway, so fuck it. Usos versus Dudley Boys, Team 3D. Even though this feud has gone nowhere, and I believe people boo more at the Usos nowadays and are mostly on Team 3D side. If the Usos win, the Usos win. Does it really change anything? No. Not really. Will there be a table spot? Most likely, yes. I don't know why the Dudleys have to put them over. I'm surprised they're even going to be on the kickoff show for this match, because they've done nothing to even juice up the feud, barely paid attention to it. Not even a table match. All the Dudleys, we know we're not going to use the tables. And when the Dudleys took them out, it's like everybody went for Team 3D because they liked ECW more than the Usos. And even when I was in Philly a few weeks ago, they got booed out the building. Everybody was on Team 3D side. So the Usos win, the Usos win. If the Dudleys Team 3D win, then I'll be okay with that anyway. So I'd probably be okay more with that than the Usos winning. Andre the Giant Battle Royale. I don't really know who's in this Battle Royale. The only people I've seen that's supposed to be in this Battle Royale is Big Show, Kane, the Social Outcast, Mark Henry, Swagger, Fandango, Sandow, Breeze, I believe the Ascension, Goldust and Truth, Darren Young, I believe, also. Yeah, it's not much to say about this Battle Royale, who you want to win. So, if Big Show wins it, this 20-man thing, Big Show wins. Or Kane wins, I don't care. If Big Show wins it 2 years in a row, I have no problem with that then. So, that'll probably be one of the first matches for WrestleMania. Another match coming up. AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho 4. Oh, that'll be a great match. I don't know if it's run its course yet, because if it's ran its course, if Jericho wins, then it'll tie up the feud with AJ and Jericho, because AJ has 2, Jericho has 1. If they stretch it out, maybe they'll stretch it out to the next pay-per-view, but it'll probably end here at WrestleMania with Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. But we'll just have to find out and see between both of these guys. Do I see AJ Styles winning? Yeah, because everybody say, well, Jericho's got to put over Styles. Well, he's put him over 2 times now, so if Jericho wins, and I'll be shocked if he does win, though. If he beats AJ Styles, they'll stretch this out. We'll have a rubber match the next pay-per-view or on Raw. It'll be 2-2. Whoever gets the last win ends the whole feud then. But if AJ wins, then he wins. So we know that these two will put on a great match with Styles and Jericho. And, AJ Styles is going to be making his WrestleMania debuts. I don't know if he really can lose. And it's the phenomenal one. Hey, Styles. Will we see a Styles clash? Hopefully, yes. Come on, we gotta see the phenomenal one. Hopefully, he doesn't break anybody's neck. But come on, the guy. I've said this many times before about AJ Styles' accolades. Former IWGP champion. Former, I don't know if he was Ring of Honor World Champion. Former TNA Heavyweight Champion. X Division Champion. TNA World Tag Team Champion. That Legends title he had in Impact. So, the man's a former world champion, as much as Jericho is also, even though WWE's not really going to look at those accolades, except for the Japan one. So, yeah, Styles winning, I could see him going over. Next, Kalisto versus Ryback. Who cares? U.S. title, who cares? If Kalisto wins, Ryback looks like a bigger idiot than usual, since he's Goldberg 3.0. If Ryback wins, it's like, okay, you beat a 110-pound guy. Who still care? Who's really gonna care about this match, really? I will not honestly care. No, they've done nothing with this feud. Kalisto, Ryback, I don't know where this is gonna. I don't give a fuck where this match will go. So it's just like, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just like, I've said this thing about WrestleMania now today, and it's like, you're damned if you do, and if you're damned if you don't. That's how it's gonna go. You're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. So I'd rather see Kalisto win this match than Goldberg right there. New Day versus League of Nations 3-on-4 match. I'll probably see the New Day winning just because. Better than the Job Squad right over there, which 4 of these guys have gone nowhere because they really are the Job Squad nowadays. New Day is probably most entertaining things out there. I may not be really on board with the whole unicorn thing they do out there and stuff, but the whole, they're entertaining. The Booty El Cereal box, it's funny, but it's like, sometimes. They are funny out there. I will give the New Day that. And they're entertaining. But I do like their New Day Rock shirts, the black, like, kind of Run DMC ones. But not the unicorn one. I would never wear that one. But do I see New Day winning? Yeah, they're going to win. Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the WWE Divas title. The Divas title, it can go either way. Who do I see winning out of this match? Sasha Banks, most likely. I like Becky Lynch, but I think Sasha Banks is more over. Charlotte, I think they may need to get the belt over her nowadays, because I don't know where this thing is going to be going with Charlotte and Ric Flair. Unless I don't see Ric Flair wrestling and bleeding all over the place nowadays, it's like I don't care now. But I see Sasha Banks winning the title. If she doesn't win, I really won't understand this company. Like, I like Becky Lynch, but I'm not really on board with it. Like, I like her NXT and stuff, but I'm not really that on board that much, and I'd rather go with Sasha Banks winning the title. And Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose street fight. Who will go over? I don't know. I can really see Brock Lesnar winning this match. The only way Dean Ambrose is going to beat Brock Lesnar is probably going to have to tie him up to something, or a bear trap, or put him in a trap and just pin him and that's how he'll beat Brock Lesnar. Yes, will this be a 20-minute almost brawl all over the place? Yes, it will be. But I'd rather see Lesnar win. I know you gotta put Dean Ambrose over, but even I'm looking like, is Brock really gonna put Ambrose over, or are they just gonna make him put him over? Really, I don't think Brock is gonna carry away all the money that guy gets paid. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. So whoever walks out winning, they just win. That's my opinion of it. But just to say, that was my train of thought, but I just kind of see Brock winning the street fight. But if Ambrose goes over, maybe they'll make the right choice, because I don't know what they do with Dean Ambrose nowadays. This guy loses so many matches. I don't know what to say about him half the time. He puts out a great fight, but he never wins the match. Moving on, Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker. Hell in a Cell. If Shane wins, he gets control of Raw. If The Undertaker wins, it may be Undertaker's last WrestleMania. And this is how I look at this match. Like, here's the thing, this is probably the biggest thing on the card right here. It's kind of like the owner's part-time son comes back to beat the almighty, legendary Undertaker. What sense does that make? Do I see Shane jumping off the cage at WrestleMania this year? Hopefully. Will there be blood? It better be blood. It was blood at the last Hell in a Cell. Do I think Undertaker should afford to lose another WrestleMania? No. Or even lose another Hell in a Cell match. He lost to Brock back in October. So would it be any point? I don't think The Undertaker is done, and I'm kind of leaning more with The Undertaker winning the match than Shane McMahon there. Because like, when did Undertaker go heel? And I can see, I know it's going to be everybody in the grandma is going to be involved in this match, really. I can see Stephanie's going to come out. I can see Vince is going to come out. So will Undertaker probably get screwed in this match? I don't know. Or will Shane get screwed? And Shane McMahon's not going to be here for long, people. It's not he's not in control. That'll be in control of Raw. Shane McMahon has a whole bunch of other businesses. I've said this multiple times before. So, he's not going to be here that long unless he leaves somebody in charge for him. But do I see the dead man winning? Kind of, yeah, because it would kind of suck if The Undertaker loses at another WrestleMania, because like he's already lost the streak, but now I guess The Undertaker's heel now and stuff. So I had to watch him Monday, Shane jumping off the turnbuckle onto the announce table. Barely hitting The Undertaker, by the way. Made him bleed with the TV monitor, but still kind of barely bleeding. It's like, who do you really expect to kind of win this match, really? What do you really see? Who's going to kind of take the victory out of this one? I'm not even really sure. But I kind of leaning, like I said, I'm leaning towards more The Undertaker winning this match, really. I don't know how long the dead man's going to keep going, but I think he's going to probably keep going until whenever he feels like hanging it up. Because even I find it weird if he has to put over the part-timer's son. Or the part-time owner. The owner's part-time son. And I'm sure they'll put on a hell of a match. So expect a lot of crazy stuff to happen with Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. And as we move into the main event, the WWE Championship will be on the line. Triple H versus Roman Reigns. And the question is this. Will Roman Reigns turn heel? And there's a lot of possibilities to this match. There's a lot of possibilities to this match. This is a no DQ, so expect a whole bunch of run-ins in this match with Roman Reigns and Triple H. Because I can tell you right now, Roman Reigns is turning more John Cena. He's still on Cena every day. And will he turn heel? I don't know. Unless what? Because The Rock is going to be there. I can see this happening right now. And I'm going to call this right here. Either A, The Rock is going to help Roman Reigns win the championship, or B, he will turn on The Rock after he wins the title. That's what it'll look like. It's going to be one of the two, or he'll join the Authority. Because right now, nobody is on Roman Reigns' side. And in all honesty, I'd rather have Triple H win this match over Roman Reigns. I don't care if he's the owner and the part-timer and that. It's like, my God, I'm really surprised Roman Reigns has the main event WrestleMania 2 years in a row, in all honesty. How did this even happen? I don't know. I really could see this match sucking. I really feel like when Triple H walks out there Sunday, he's going to be the biggest face out there, and Roman is going to get booed. Will it be a heel turn? Will Triple H win, or will Roman Reigns just win just because? Or maybe he'll turn heel on Raw. I don't know. Will he turn heel on Raw? Maybe. But I can see it right now. If he just wins the WWE title WrestleMania, it's going to be pretty much like a big fuck you to the fans. And I'd rather see Hunter win the match unless Hunter wins, then Reigns wins it the next night on Raw. Or he betrays somebody on Raw, or he's like talks about the fans on Raw, or he's going to do something. I don't know what's going to happen, really. It's so many possibilities into this. Right now, I'm not even the biggest fan of Roman Reigns because they're just pushing down everybody's throats, and that's what I saw Monday. So they're trying to use the sympathy role thing, and they really want to make him like John Cena. And after the end of the day, John Cena is medically cleared now, so maybe he'll have a part in WrestleMania. I don't know what he's going to do. I've heard he's got medically cleared today. So I don't know what to expect with Hunter and Reigns. And right now, look at this whole WrestleMania 32 card. I find like a few matches that are really going to be good. I have to tell you right here, NXT is going to blow them out the water. I will say this right now again. NXT will blow WrestleMania 32 out the water. And I feel like now, the night after WrestleMania, we all know the night after WrestleMania is going to be big. Come on, it's the night after Mania. It's Raw. Expect a lot of debuts. Expect a lot of surprises. Expect a lot of hijacking the show with the fans and the chants. So just get ready, folks. Get ready. And that's my thoughts on it. So I'm going to see you guys later. WrestleMania 32, NXT, live reactions for all. I'm out. Peace. Yo.